A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. This is a collective channeling session, so let's find out what's the message for you, for all those people who resonate with it. In this channeling session, I'm going to be talking about the rewards, the awards that you are receiving from universe. First and foremost, what I'm being shown that because of certain people's presence in your life, or because of how you were treated at one point of time and how you learned to cope up with it, how you learned to cope up with those people, because I sense the energy around you where there was some kind of manipulation, some kind of gameplay was involved. But more than that, you felt that you were not the priority and you were not the person who was given what you deserve, what you truly deserve. And for that you had to fight so hard, or for that you had to do so much convincing, you had to do so much explanation, justification. At the end of the day, you felt very tired and you felt like you were left with nothing on top of that. So why did that happen to you? You also had many sleepless nights. The dark night phase troubled you a lot. So all of that eventually made you a very strong person. It unblocked some of your gifts, some of your hidden gifts actually, some of your gems, and universe eventually rewarded you. You know why you got rewarded? The very reason why universe has rewarded you, because from the start you have been someone who believed in love. You continue to believe in love. Even when everything was so painful for you or so difficult for you to understand, you never gave up hope. And every single day, you could have also, continued to live in the dark night like so many people on this planet do. But you took each new day and made something nice out of it. And step by step, even when you were not having that energy, the drive, the motivation, the enthusiasm, like even looking for content online that could make you feel better, listening to meditations, doing some kind of practice, you kept trying. And that's the beauty of your soul. And that's the reason why there's a clear message over here that while you recognize your true core strength, universe also rewarded you with certain gifts and help you settle down certain areas of your life. At least if you look back, whosoever it is, whosoever resonates with it, when you look back, you know that you have emerged as a better person and a stronger person. You have got more insight. You can judge people better. You can read people better. You can recognize better. You can even counsel others in a much better way because you got practical experience. Yes, loyalty. So not only did you get the gifts, one of the key gift I think is the gift of being able to stand up on your feet. Also, you got to learn about abundance shown, and gift of loyalty also being shown to me. That you got to meet some people who are very spiritual, loyal. They have spiritual tattoos. This is the second time it has appeared today in one day about the spiritual tattoos. So maybe God is also pointing towards some people who are very nice at heart. It could be few in number, it could be more in number, or maybe you went for a trip. Say you went backpacking, or you went on some vacation after saving some money. You decided to gift it to yourself, or you got into some mission. You maybe volunteered at some place. Wherever you went, you met some really nice people, and when you looked at them, some of them may have stuck with you for a while, and some of them may have just given you happiness in that moment, in that frame of time, and you all moved away from each other or started living your own life. But whatever it was, they were there to heal you. They were there to show you that yes, you can definitely be a happier person, and you can definitely be someone that you aim to be. One more thing that you receive from source is You have become a more energetic person. Your energy has risen up a lot. And some of you might also be feeling, an interesting thing has come up, that you must be feeling that you've never looked so good, you've never felt so great, and you've never felt so young also. For example, you are in your 40s. Oh, you agree with that? Albert. So guys, let me show you Albert for a second. Albert wants to talk? Say woof woof. This is Albert Pinto. He wants attention. He wants to be on the lap. And he wants to play. But since I'm doing this channeling, I'm not able to play with him. So he's not happy about it. Say something. Say hi. Say hi. Some of you must be feeling that you've never experienced so much youth in your system. Say you're 40 or 50, but you feel like you're 20 now, or you're 30, but you feel like you never even felt this way when you were a teenager. So God has given you a lot of energy. Source has given you a lot of youth also. These are all really amazing gifts. You could have become more fitness oriented. So I can see love, I can see finances. So I'm actually being shown you are detached like a lotus now. Wow. Again, it's a beautiful card to come for. You're becoming more empathetic. You understand life and the challenges and so many other things much better. Also, you're a person who's in awe and wonder of everything that's happening around. Like you no longer look at things, oh, this was bad, this was not meant to happen, this is not nice thing, and I should not have done this, I should not have done that. You don't have any regret whatsoever. So everything that happened in your life was literally a blessing in disguise, because earlier it did not look like a blessing to you. But with time, with your perseverance, I'm going to give you so much credit over here. I know some of you are also very humble. You might think that God has helped you. By the way, God helps all those people who help themselves. So God also gives it to those people who deserve it, who wake up every day and who want to change their situation, not those people who are like mostly sulking or complaining. See, because it's human nature. When you're sad and you're hurt, you are going to say something, but eventually if you get out of that mess and if you try to fix it, you try to work it out, then you are going to get all the support that you deserve. So I'm also being shown that you were given a lot of challenges, a lot of problems you faced even during that time frame when you were trying to get out of your situation. But you kept moving forward. You never really stopped. And that has made you a really amazing person. And because of this kind of also brings out the star seed potential in you. And when you get the star seed, like when you get these type of cards, it means that you're going to be getting more and more gifts as time passes by. But I think now, whosoever I'm channeling, whosoever resonates with this, you're not even doing it to get anything. You have become so selfless and so focused that whatever you're doing in life every single day, you're actually living it day by day, every day as it comes. And that's actually quite a peaceful place to be in, because you have very less expectations. You have realized that keeping expectations with anyone never really works. The more expectation you have with people, the more it hurts. So it's best to not have any expectation. But because you have reached this zone, the star seed potential unlocks in you. And this is good for everything. This is good for mission work. This is good for inner work. This is good for relationships. It's good for every single area of your life, because you would know, or you already know, you can use your intuition, you can use your talents, you can use your skills, you can use your own body as a device, like to get things going. But at the same time, the most amazing card that came just now, wait, I love to look at this card, I don't know why. This detached like a lotus, this is really a mystical realm that you are entering right now. when you become so detached and when you awaken your potential. So whosoever I'm talking to, it seems that you finally understand a lot of things much better than you did before, because before you were sort of naive, you were innocent also. In many ways, I would say you were innocent, and you were just following, you were just trying to, actually it's an innocent thing to do, because you were simply pleasing other people, or you were doing things for other people because you wanted them to be with you. So you loved them so much. There was this deep desire also that you want them. You love them so much that you want them. So you were doing everything that was in your control, whether it was even giving your body to someone. Say you had a lover who keep asking you for certain things, maybe nudes, maybe intimate time. Maybe you're not in the mood, maybe you're PMSing, maybe you're going through some stomach pain or some other issue, but you would still do it because you would feel that this would make this person happy. So out of your love and affection, you were doing a lot of things. And if this is not romantic at all for you, if you're resonating with the channeling, but it's about some other things, then too, you were doing a lot of things for everyone. Be it your family members, be it your cousins, be it your friends, anybody who would enter your life, you would do so much for them. But you started feeling tired after a point, you were very sad, and when you really broke down, at that time you had to take care of your own self. So that gave you a superpower, that gave you like a really cool kind of an energy that you can fall back on anytime you want, because you know how to self-motivate yourself. In fact, you've also realized that you could be a type of person who's self-motivators, you know. There are self-motivators who can bring their own confidence up by talking to their own selves. So you could have even tried that out. You could have even told yourself, hey, it's okay, you're going to get out of it. You became your best friend, literally, your BFF, best friend forever. I don't think from now onwards it would be so easy for anyone to fool you, steal your energy, or make you wait for that long, make you feel that, you know, they really love you, but they can't do anything about it, and that's okay. And maybe in some cases you do feel, yeah, that's okay. Maybe the other person has genuine problems, they don't have such a strong spine or even a support system. Maybe this person, anybody who's involved with you, was involved with you, maybe it was a good person. Let's say it was a good person, they had a good intention, but their conditions and their situations were so difficult. What you wanted at a certain point of time in your life, maybe they did not want it that much, but that's because of their situation. Maybe financially they were not very strong and they wanted to be strong. They were not able to believe that in future everything will be okay. Maybe your intuition was telling you, you could tell them at many times that everything will be okay, don't you take stress, we'll do it together. But they could not believe it because they were too much in the physical, too much in the materialistic realm, too much in the earth programming, that they could not believe in anything which was way too hopeful or way too motivating for them. So eventually you decided to use that motivation and intuition for your own self instead, because the others, you wanting to give it to them but they're not accepting it. So you decided to work on yourself and come to a level that they can also see, because maybe at that time you all were at the same place, you were doing the same things in life. So for you to step out of that zone or that group, or even those type of people doing those type of things, maybe materialistic jobs or, karmic jobs, karmic lifestyle, you got out of it so others can see it. And those who were very close to you, they can definitely see it. So by doing so, you are actually leading by the example. And now you're in such an amazing zone that if you look at someone who was not able to do something for you or for themselves together, you and them together, you don't feel bad. You just feel that they were weaker. You just feel they have more fears, and you pray to God for them, like, I hope they get happier. I hope they they also find happiness. That's how you feel for them. I think even this is a very big gift, to be able to do something like this. Even though people may have disappointed you, but you are not disappointed in yourself or in them in the long run. I'm also being shown that you could have been very strict, or you may have shown someone out, get out of my door, or get out of my life, you can't come back, you don't have an entry. You might have done that also, but in your heart you felt very strongly that this is much required. Me being with them, or me just saying yes to everything they do, is not as important as me being strict with them, me not accepting them with their flaws and limiting beliefs. Not only it pulls you down energetically, but you feel like, no, I don't want to accept it like this. So in your heart, you still want them to find their way, find their path, and be able to reconnect, but you don't know when that will happen or how that will happen, and you don't care either, because now you're following the intuition. Be it a specific person, or be it all the people who are ganging up against you in a group, in a cluster, they have done really the greatest thing to you, and you know that. And maybe when they look at you, they also get a little confused, like, shouldn't she or he be sad? Shouldn't they be like doing not that great in life? What makes them stand out even now? So without saying much, you have actually given them the answer, but at the same time you're very grateful to these people, because getting the gift of your own intuition back in your system is, I think, one of the most important things that we're all here to do in the Twin Flame Ascension journey. Now, this has done one more great thing. Another amazing thing for you is that not only it has made you spiritually very strong, like spiritual maturity has increased, but at the same time, you're also really good with handling the materialistic people. You're very good in reading other people's energies. You're really good in identifying what type of person would be trustworthy to do some job, or how long will someone last while doing something. Maybe you are leading some project, or maybe you're leading a business venture, or maybe even in a relationship, if you have entered that phase, wherever you are, you know that every relationship, it takes time and it takes effort, and most importantly, it takes that maneuvering skill that you have now. So if anyone tries to bring you down or make you negative, you easily don't listen to them, or you're not convinced by such people or their words, and you have really good comebacks for them. Your sense of humor has increased, and you like to just brush away those people and just make them realize that you're not the type of person they can play with, or you're not the type of person who is in for games. Your time is precious and you value it. So by doing this display of behavior, this type of energy, when it's projected out, even those people who are manipulative or they play games, they may not stop being themselves, they may not stop playing the games or stop being manipulative, but at least they understand that they should not be messing with the wrong person, they should not be messing with you, and they should not lie to you or not try to fool you, because that's not going to work out. You have become so bold. Like when I read this energy, you have become so bold. You're not scared of anybody. Literally, you're not scared of anybody. You can call out anyone on their bullshit, and you can be nice. Like, it's very unpredictable for a lot of people. I mean, those who are already ascended, or those who are in the process of illumination and harmonization, they will really get along with you. But a lot of them, even though they might not get along with you, or it's just a social talk, like formality talk that you do with them, but they will be drawn to think, what is driving this person, and how wonderfully you tackle different types of people with different types of energies. Your way of handling people has become very organized, I would say. There's a lot of clarity inside of you, and you are very much connected to your gut feeling, and you also have certain spiritual practices You also do some things, for yourself to clear your mind, to clear your home. You don't keep too much clutter around you. You probably into fitness. And as I said, some of you actually feel a lot more youthful, energetic, happy, chilled out. I'm not saying that every day is going to be the same. Or in a day also, morning can be great, evening might not be, or evening can be great, morning is so-so. Like whatever the scenario is, you're just sailing through it like a sailor, I would say. Or, I can see in the ocean, the surfers, how the surfers surf, whether the tide is very high or not, they don't care. It's low tide or high tide or whatever it is, whatever breeze it is, whatever time it is, but the surfers always enjoy. It might look so difficult for other people, like how are they doing it, but they still manage to do it. So that type of person you have become. It could also be possible that you are focused more and more on cleansing yourself, healing yourself. You started enjoying your inner work way too much than what you used to do earlier, and you've realized that when you do inner work, you feel a certain way. When your chakras are aligned, your chakras are in balance, your energy is better, and you're a very much content person. So lots and lots of gifts will unlock in your way. And how down into the rabbit hole do you want to go? It's something like that. You also realize that it's great that there is no end to ascension, there is no end to inner work. You can go deeper and deeper and deeper. Just like Ramayan, there's a very nice saying. It says, Ramayan Satkoti Apara. So Ramayan is also one of the epic, one of the great spiritual books that help people ascend. If you read it daily and if you listen to it, your solar plexus gets very much strengthened. So they say that Ramayan is so deep. Satkoti Apara means 100 crores. It can go even deeper than 100 crores. Like numerically, they're trying to define it. And I also feel it in my own journey also. When I started reading Ramayana, I was reading it just like anybody else. It was just a story for me. But with time, it has gone so deep, so deep, so deep, so deep. There's no end to it, and don't want it to end either. Same is and twin flame ascension journey. In fact, the cardinal twin flames, as per the yugas, are Shiva Shakti for the golden age, Ram and Sita for Treta, and Radha and Krishna for Dwapar. So they are doing the same thing. The gods and goddesses are also doing the same thing that we people are doing right now. And of course, with their blessings and with their guidance, we are able to move forward every single day. So this is where I close this wonderful channeling session. I thank you all for being a part of it. And thank you so much for doing inner work and raising the vibration of this planet. You guys don't even know what amazing stuff you are here to do, and already you're doing it just by being yourself. For your personal situations, you can write to me at thesunamoon@gmail.com, and you can connect with me for hand-holding and counseling. And at the same time, you can also work on releasing karmic blocks, difficult karmic blocks. You can also release all of the third-party blocks and align your chakras. You can also remove the narcissistic parenting patterns that have caused a lot of damage in your system, because of which you keep attracting same type of partners in your life, or same type of friends and jobs in your life, where you have to like please people to keep them around you, which you don't want to do anymore. And there are a whole plethora of things that you can discuss, like studying metaphysics with me. So I will see you soon in another one. One love and peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.